Now that we have reached 13,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a titanium white octane when the channel reaches 14,000 subscribers. To enter, all you have to do is join the Discord server linked in the description down below and subscribe to the channel. But anyway, good luck to everyone who is entering, and let's get into the video. Before we head into the video, I'd like to give a shout out to the brand new sponsor on the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is a great way to buy Rocket League items and credits on any platform at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Make sure to check out the website using the top link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you some methods that will hopefully get you a ton of profit in Rocket League. Please do make sure to support the channel, drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications and all that good stuff. That'll be amazing as we're trying to hit 15k by the end of the month. But we're going to hop straight into this video. It's a little bit different. As you know, in the past week I have been uploading a series, Nothing to Alpha Cat. We've done our first 7 episodes, which isn't too bad whatsoever, and yeah, I've been trading for about 2 weeks straight, and from this I can share with you the best methods that will make you a lot of profit in Rocket League. Now, there are 2 methods that are quite different, but both of them are pretty decent for getting you a lot of profit, and it's nice to have more than one method to use. Otherwise trading can get a little bit boring, because right now, if you have been trading, you will know the market is pretty dead. So hopefully the methods I'm going to be showing you will hopefully get you a lot of profit. Now, the first method is going to be buying high demand items like Dueling Dragons, Dissolver, Mainframe, Octane Standards, those sort of things. So you want to be buying those for maybe 100 or 150 credits below the minimum value, or more. If you can possibly do that, then that is perfect. And then what you want to be doing is selling a lot of them for the minimum value. If you do have a very high demand item like a painted octane, you can try and aim for the mid value, which will give you a bit more credits. But a lot of you might be struggling to buy the items in the first place, and that's also what I'm going to be going through in this video. So a lot of people have been saying, how do you word your posts? Because I use the Xbox Looking for Group community section to buy and sell the majority of the time. So a lot of people are saying, how do you word the posts to get people interested? Now, I'm over 10,000 credits right now on my Nothing to Something account, so the post that I would make is have 10,000 credits, want offers. Now, what I used to do was say message your offer on the post, but what I just do now is say have 10,000 credits, want an offer, and for everyone that gets interested in my post, I just message them and say what is your offer, because a lot of people are lazy. They don't really want to be typing out a lot, so you want to get them interested and then ask them their offer. But so for everyone that I'm trading with, I do mention to them that the market is really dead and items are quite hard to sell now. So if somebody comes to me with a Dueling Dragons and they're looking for the minimum value, I'll just message them and say, hey, can you go any lower than the minimum value for this item? Because the market is really dead. A lot of items are really hard to sell right now just because nothing's going on with the market. No items are really going up that much, and it's just a little bit dead. And a lot of the time they will say, no, I'm firm at minimum value, but sometimes this method does work, and they'll say, yeah, I can go down to this amount or this amount. And basically, another thing I will do is I'll lowball by a ton on my first offer rather. So say they've got a Dueling Dragons, I might offer them maybe 600 credits. They'll obviously say no, and then I'll slowly work up, and then my offer seems more desirable. Hopefully this does make sense. If anyone has any comments about this, please do drop them down below, and I'll make sure to get a response to you. But if you go on RL Insider, which is a website where you can check the price for basically any item on any platform for Rocket League, there is a little bar at the top that says trending last 24 hours. If you look through that, a lot of those items are going to be the items you want to look for because they're high in demand. But I can tell you right now, standards, octanes, black markets that are unpainted around 1,000 credits are really good as well, and Fire God, they're really good for making profit. So any high demand items that you see, that they're going to be good because you'll be able to sell them on quite quickly. Now, it's quite easy right now to underpay on items, so maybe you might be able to underpay 100 credits on some random item, but if it's got no demand, you're not going to be able to sell it on. No one's going to be offering, and then you're just stuck with that item, and then you won't be getting any trades. Trading gets boring, so that's just why you want to be focusing on the high demand items. Now, getting on to the second method, it literally contradicts this completely, and it's going to be buying harder to sell items that people are currently struggling to sell, so they sell it to you for way below the minimum value, and then you try and flip it for more. For example, my Nothing to Something series, I've bought loads of painted wheels like Dicey, Tunicas, and Sunbursts I've bought them for maybe 500 to 1000 credits below the minimum value. I've stuck with them for maybe 1 or 2 weeks, and then I've sold them on for that minimum value. Now, this is getting me 500 to 1000 credits per wheel. However, they're worth quite a lot, and they are taking up space in the inventory, but I'm getting more profit on them than other items. So for example, I'm pretty sure I bought a titanium white tunica for maybe 2,300 or 2.5k. I've recently sold that on for 3,000 credits. It took me a couple of days, and they were taking up space in the inventory. So if you've got a smaller inventory, this probably isn't a method you want to be doing, just because you don't want to be having an expensive item stuck in your inventory. Because if that one item is the majority of your inventory, then you're not going to have any spare credits or items to trade with until you sell that item, which will slow you down a lot. So this method is probably better for traders with a 5,000 plus credit inventory, and anyone below that, just buy really high demand items for under the minimum value. And then what you can do to sell these items as well is list them up on RL Trading Post, which is a trading app for Rocket League. All platforms are on that, and then RL Garage, which is basically the same concept, but I do believe it has a larger community, so it might be easier to sell items. If you're on Xbox, you do also have access to a community section where loads of people are trading every single day, so you can list up stuff on there, try and sell it that way, and that is where I get the majority of my trades. I'm pretty sure PlayStation has a community section, or did at one point. If there still is one, you can use that. I'm not on PlayStation, so I don't know. And then PC is a bit of a tricky one, because I don't believe they have a community section, but still you can use RL Trading Post and RL Garage. Make sure to use RL Insider. I'll try and remember to put a link in the description to that as well, but it's just so good for checking prices. Now, the thing with trading is the more you trade, the more you'll understand the market, and then the better you'll get at trading, and the more profit you'll also get. So if you are struggling right now, just keep on going. Hopefully it will get easier, but just use my tips. And if you're just starting off, I would highly suggest that you use the first method that I suggested to you, buying easy to sell items for below the minimum price, because it's not risky whatsoever. Even if you buy an item for below the minimum value and you can't really sell it, you can always just sell it on for the price that you bought it for. So not a problem whatsoever. And then more experienced traders can go on to that other method that I did suggest. But anyway, that is going to be the end of the video. If you want any more trading tips, there are absolutely loads in my Nothing to Something series, and I'm going to keep on posting that. And it's probably going to take me ages, because I am going to an alpha cap worth 230 or 225k right now, so crazy. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for the insane support on the channel. Let's try and get 150 likes on this video. But that's been it from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.